member of a Tampa Bay biker gang accused of killing
announces
another
the
gang
arrest
member.
in a gang-related murder. It stems from the murder of a Palm Harbor man killed in his home back in April.
It's been a violent night in the city as police responded to several shooting calls overnight. This morning we know
The REAL Mayans Motorcycle Club. When it comes to biker clubs, you'd be forgiven for thinking about a group of free-spirited individuals cruising on their beloved two-wheelers. But sometimes, beneath the engine roars and leather jackets, a darker narrative unfolds. Today we dive into the riveting history of the Mongols Motorcycle Club, the real-life parallel to the Mayans MC in pop culture, notorious for its involvement in organized crime and gang warfare. The origin story of the Mongols MC. The Mongols Motorcycle Club is no ordinary biker gang. They're a chapter from the depths of America's crime history, a group steeped in controversy, notorious for their violence and lawless ways. But every story, no matter how dark, has its beginning. For the Mongols MC, the seed of their infamy was planted in the late 1960s in the heart of East Los Angeles. The streets of East LA have always been known for their vibrancy and hustle. Among the crowded lanes and bustling traffic, a man named David Santillan, fueled by his love of motorcycles and a sense of brotherhood, laid the groundwork for what would soon become one of the most feared biker gangs in America. The Mongols MC didn't rise from the ashes of crime. It was born out of a simple, shared love for biking and camaraderie. But as is often the case, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Santillan's dream was to create a fraternity, a space for riders to share their love for motorcycles, to belong to something larger than themselves. That dream took form as the Mongols Motorcycle Club, a mainstream club for biking enthusiasts. The beginning was humble and the spirit was pure. But like a rolling stone gathers moss, the Mongols MC began to attract elements that would drastically change its course. The club started attracting men who were former street gang members, men with violent pasts and run-ins with the law. With their inclusion, the club's ethos began to change. Instead of being a fellowship of bikers, it was becoming a brotherhood of outlaws. By the mid-1970s, the Mongols MC had evolved from a mainstream motorcycle club to a group involved in organized crime. The once peaceful fraternity was now feared for their violent ways, gaining notoriety for acts of assault, intimidation, and even murder. It was this phase that marked the club's transition into a notorious biker gang. Their acts were so brutal and frequent that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms labeled them as the most violent and dangerous OMG, or outlaw motorcycle gang, in America. The metamorphosis of the Mongols MC serves as a reminder of how good intentions can be marred by bad influences. The story is not just a tale of a biker gang, it's a reflection of how society can shape and sometimes distort our identities. It's about the choices we make and the paths we choose to tread. The Mongols MC, once a group of biking enthusiasts, now held a fearsome reputation as a violent gang. Yet, despite their dark journey, the Mongols MC continues to fascinate us, providing a compelling, if unnerving, insight into the underworld of biker gangs. Unraveling the mysteries of the Mongols MC. There's more to the Mongols MC than just their infamous criminal activities. Behind the violent exterior lies a fascinating and complicated world of unique traditions, coded language, and an unwavering commitment to the outlaw lifestyle. When we think of the Mongols MC, the first image that probably comes to mind is of rough, intimidating bikers donned in jackets adorned with their distinct logo. But did you know there was a time when the Mongols MC was banned from wearing that logo? Yes, that's right. The very symbol that represented their identity and unity was deemed illegal by the authorities. In a landmark decision, the court ordered the Mongols MC to forfeit their logo, ruling that it was a part of their criminal enterprise. However, this decision was overturned by a California judge who deemed it a violation of the First and Eighth Amendment, which guarantees the freedom of association and protection from excessive punishments. It was a complex legal battle that highlighted the tension between individual rights and collective security. The Mongols MC isn't just about toughness and violence. They also have their fair share of secrets. For instance, the members of the Mongol MC communicate using a coded language in certain situations. This coded language is a unique facet of the Mongols MC culture, reflecting their need for secrecy and unity. One such code is 5-5, which signals members to hide their gang affiliations by not displaying their jackets, patches, or anything that bears the Mongols logo. The Mongols MC is also known for its strict membership rules. They have a majority of Hispanic males, many of whom are former street gang members with a long history of violence. This ethnic composition makes the Mongols MC one of the most diverse motorcycle gangs in the US. Despite their small size compared to other gangs like the Hells Angels, the Mongols MC has always managed to hold their ground. They even managed to wrest control of Southern California from the Hells Angels in the 1980s after a protracted gang war. This resilience and tenacity set them apart from other gangs, making them a formidable adversary. In the midst of their violent and crime-ridden image, the Mongols MC has also had a few surprising moments of camaraderie. For instance, they're known to support various charitable causes, especially those related to children. These actions, though unexpected, show a different side to the Mongols MC and hint at a complex character beneath their notorious exterior. Unraveling the facts about the Mongols MC provides a deeper understanding of their character and functioning. Their story is a complex weave of violence, resilience, unity, and even occasional compassion. But at the core, the Mongols MC remains an outlaw motorcycle gang, infamous for their criminal activity and the fear they instill. The Dark Ascent. As the Mongols MC transformed from a simple motorcycle club into a feared outlaw gang, its criminal activities started to gain ground. The tale of their dark ascent is one of violence, power struggles, and an insatiable thirst for control. By the late 70s, the Mongols MC had fully embraced its criminal side. However, it wasn't just the gang's propensity for violence that made them infamous. The diversity and sophistication of their crimes set them apart, transforming them from a local gang into a national threat. Illegal drug trade became one of the Mongol MC's main sources of income. They trafficked everything from marijuana and methamphetamines to cocaine and prescription drugs. Their vast network of members and affiliates helped them run as an efficient operation that spanned across several states. The profits were high, the stakes even higher. But the gang's activities were not limited to drug trafficking. Money laundering became part of their operation, a sophisticated means to clean the dirty money they earned from their illegal activities. This wasn't a group of unorganized hoodlums anymore. They were a well-structured, efficient criminal organization that knew how to protect their interests. In their quest for power and control, the Mongols MC resorted to a myriad of crimes, including robbery, extortion, and assault. They did not hesitate to use violence to settle disputes, protect their territory, or assert their dominance. Their acts of violence were often brutal, designed to instill fear and ensure obedience. Their reputation as a violent gang wasn't just a label, it was a warning. As the gang's activities escalated, so did their run-ins with law enforcement. Their unabashed defiance of the law resulted in an unprecedented number of warrants against them. At one point, there were as many as 270 warrants issued against the Mongols MC at once, assigned to their unchecked criminal activities. Amid their criminal activities, the Mongols MC developed fierce rivalries with other biker gangs. None was more notable than their animosity with the Hells Angels. The two gangs were constantly at odds, their power struggle often escalating into violent confrontations. The Harrah's Lochlin Casino incident in 2002, where a face-off between the two gangs left 3 bikers dead, stands as an indication to their hostile relationship. The rise in the criminal activities in the Mongols MC is a story of unchecked ambition and anarchy. As they immersed themselves deeper into the world of crime, they became a symbol of lawlessness and violence. Yet, their story also stands as a stark reminder of the devastating impact of organized crime on society. The war against the Mongols MC. As the Mongols MC gained notoriety for their relentless criminal activities, law enforcement agencies were also tightening their grip. In the early 2000s, undercover operations were launched, aiming to infiltrate the gang and dismantle their operations from within. These operations led to significant arrests and were a significant blow to the Mongols MC, but also brought unforeseen consequences. One of the most significant operations against the Mongols MC was Operation Black Rain. This operation was carried out by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, ATF, in 2008. For the first time, 4 ATF agents infiltrated the Mongols MC, successfully becoming full-patched members. Their aim was not just to observe, but to disrupt the gang's criminal activities from the inside. The operation lasted for 2 years, during which the agents collected vital information about the gang's activities. They were able to uncover the Mongols MC's involvement in drug trafficking, murder, robbery, and assault. This operation was the most significant blow to the gang, leading to the arrest of 38 Mongol members, including the then national president, Ruben Doc Cavazos. In the same year, another significant event shook the Mongols MC. Christopher Ablett, a Mongols member, was charged with the murder of Mark Papa Guardado, the Hells Angels president in San Francisco. Ablett had been on the run for a while, but eventually turned himself in. His arrest was a blow to the Mongols MC, showing that even the most notorious gangs weren't immune to the law. The events of 2008 were followed by several other incidents that put the Mongols MC in the crosshairs of law enforcement. While the undercover operations and arrests were damaging to the Mongols MC, they also brought to light some crucial insights. These operations showed the resilience of the Mongols MC and the lengths they were willing to go to protect their interests. They also highlighted the challenges faced by law enforcement in their efforts to combat organized crime. Despite the numerous arrests and the constant pressures from law enforcement, the Mongols MC has managed to survive. Their resilience is a sign to their unity and shared ethos. However, it is also a reminder of the challenges faced by society in combating organized crime. The unseen casualties. The tales of the Mongol MC's rise, their notorious deeds, and their enduring legacy often overshadow a crucial part of their narrative: the victims. These individuals, whether directly targeted or caught in the crossfire of gang disputes, bear the brunt of the Mongol MC's violent actions. Each crime committed by the Mongols MC has a human face, a story of shattered lives and unending trauma. The victims are more than just a number in a report or a fleeting news story. They are the unseen casualties of the club's relentless quest for power and dominance. Let's take, for instance, the 2002 confrontation between the Mongols and the Hells Angels at Harrah's Lochlin Casino in Lochlin, Nevada. This bloody feud resulted in the deaths of 3 bikers. James Hannigan and Rodney Cox, Hells Angels members, were sentenced to 2 years in prison for their roles in the deaths. While this incident is remembered for the gang rivalry, it is important to remember those who lost their lives in this meaningless violence. Another notable victim was Hells Angels president Mark Papaguardado, murdered by Mongols member Christopher Ablett, a significant figure within the biker community. The victims of the Mongols MC aren't just rival gang members. The criminal activities of the gang also impact innocent civilians. Consider the case of Pomona Police SWAT team member Sean Diamond. Officer Diamond was shot by Mongols member David Martinez during the service of a search warrant, and he tragically lost his life. The victims extend beyond those directly affected by violence. They include countless families devastated by the spread of drugs propagated by the Mongols MC. Parents have lost children, children have lost parents, and communities have been irrevocably damaged. The Mongols MC's crimes also create victims out of their own members. Many members of the Mongols MC drawn into the gang life often find themselves caught in a cycle of violence and crime. This lifestyle, while initially seeming attractive for its promise of brotherhood and power, often leads to incarceration, violence, or even death. The Mongols MC legacy. The Mongols MC's existence, spanning over half a century, has had far-reaching consequences. Their engagement in criminal activities has fueled violence and crime rates, significantly affecting community safety and security. They have contributed to the spread of drugs, committed heinous acts of violence, and left behind a trail of fear and destruction. Mongols MC had a profound influence on the image and perception of motorcycle clubs in general. The widespread media coverage of their violent acts and criminal engagements has tainted the reputation of motorcycle clubs. They have unintentionally framed an image where motorcycle clubs are often associated with crime and violence, overshadowing the positive aspects of motorcycle culture, such as the sense of community, freedom, and love for the open road. The Mongols MC's story has also had a significant influence on pop culture. Their infamous reputation and notorious activities have served as inspiration for various TV shows, movies, and books, the most notable being the TV show Mayans MC. This image has perpetuated the stereotypical image of bikers and motorcycle clubs, further associating them with violence and crime. The Mongols MC's long-standing feud with other motorcycle clubs, particularly the Hells Angels, has also had serious repercussions. The turf wars between these clubs have resulted in countless deaths and injuries, leaving behind a legacy of enmity and violence. These feuds have not only destabilized communities, but have also strained law enforcement resources. The legal battles involving the Mongols MC have had noteworthy implications on the justice system. The fight to retain their logo raised significant questions about the balance between individual rights and collective security. The legal tussle resulted in a crucial precedent, highlighting the complexities involved in dealing with organized crime groups and their symbols. The Mongol MC's journey is a vivid reminder of the devastating impact organized crime can have on society. However, it's also a sign to society's resilience and the tireless efforts of law enforcement agencies in maintaining law and order. So there you have it, The chillingly captivating tale of the Mongols MC, the real-life embodiment of the Mayans MC in all its chaotic glory. But before we wrap up this deep dive into one of America's most dangerous biker gangs, if you found this video informative and engaging, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing insights into the world around us. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.